my wife can do. Let's do a 69. We can do. No, that's stupid. Join Steffi Benson and her family. At home with Stephanie. Stephen family. I like that. Let's join Steffi Benson and her family. At home with Stephanie. Stephen family. Let's join Steffi Benson and her family. Stephen family. At home with Stephanie. I've got my theme song. Okay. Good. Let's go to this message that I got from a young lady. I never name names. I always keep it anonymous. So never worry about sending me your questions. So far, for the past however many months I've been doing this, I've never leaked anybody's name out, and I never will, because it's pointless. There's no reason to do that. So you can trust me, and that's a fact. Well, let's tackle this young lady. She says, hold on, I want you to see every part of me. Here you go. I'm married. My husband is abroad, and I'm in GH. It's been a year and 3 months without sex. That's so cute. Money. I have not had it with anyone, but lately I have been feeling crazily horny. He consoled me by saying it will pass soon. Bollocks. What does it mean it's gonna pass? Anyway, let's continue. So I suggested to him that I want to have a vibrator. She thought he was going to get angry, but she says he wasn't angry at all. Rather encouraged me to buy it because he would rather I used a vibrator than have another man touching me. Mommy, should I buy or not? I feel it has some spiritual implications. Oh, God. Forgive me, please. I don't mean to swear, but this kind of bullshit really irritates me. Now, I already responded to this lady, so I'm going to tell you what I said. I don't know who told you that using a dildo has spiritual implications. Don't you think that there's bigger things on this earth to worry about, that God has to worry about, than put curses on people who use dildo? Think about it. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Your boyfriend is not there, so some say go to church and pray and keep your urges away. This is total bullshit. Why do you have to do that? I mean, it's not like you're conspiring to go and kill somebody. All you're trying to do is just quench the thirst of sex. So why is that? It's like you're being it's like when you're hungry, you eat. It's like when you're thirsty, you drink. It's like when you need to have a bath, you go and have a bath. It's like if you need to have sex and you don't want to go from man to man to man, use a vibrator. What the hell? I mean, I don't get it. So, sweetheart, please go and get your vibrator. I wish I had a company that owned vibrators, because I'll be handing them out. So we don't have young ladies going out sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I think it's a man who put in that stupid spiritual crap. Anyway, please forget about those assholes. I love God. I pray all the time. I believe God loves me, and I don't think He's there judging people who use dildos. For heaven's sake. Don't you think He'll be judging you if you're sleeping with somebody, outside marriage? That's worse, I think. So, young lady, your husband is not there. If I were you, if he's encouraging it, get a dildo. Even if he didn't encourage it, who cares? Get a dildo. Maybe do a FaceTime thing on the computer. Use it in front of him on the computer and just let him masturbate while he watches you. It's beautiful. Do it. Okay? And enjoy each other on screen, and then make it an intimate thing. And between the two of you, it'd be really beautiful. He doesn't have to be watching all the time. You can do it and enjoy it by yourself in your bed. Okay? And then give him a name, whatever your husband's name is. Give the dildo that name, and it'll be fine. When he comes home and his willy does the trick, great. And he can also use it again on you, just so you don't miss that dildo, because when your husband comes home, you might say, oh, I've missed your twin, so can I have the both of you? you can do that, and I'm sure he'll say, it's okay, why not? You know? Sometimes you can even use the dildo on him, on his bedside. He might enjoy it, he might not, who cares? I mean, it's there, and it's a part of him, it's his twin when he wasn't there. Anyway, so, sweetheart, please enjoy that dildo, and if you get one, just come and tell me some of the brands that you're getting first before you buy it, because not all of them are great, and the experience can be awful if the dildo is not a nice one. So you need to have a nice dildo that will do the trick. I'm going to research, and if I come across any that I think is really good, I mean, I have a few because I can, and whether he's there or he's not there, I'll use it, and if he wants to join in, he can. I have plenty, lots of different companies, but I am researching the right company to use, and I will tell you whether this is a good one, because sometimes it has to be soft and gentle, and when it goes in, it can do the job nicely for you. So there are different ones that work differently and feel good, very much like a man. Not the hard ones that you put in, that's not really very nice, those ones. So get like the soft ones that feels like a penis. Sweetheart, enjoy it. You're fine. Your husband loves you, and hopefully he's been a good boy himself. Yeah. So because distance relationship and the statistics are not great. So you have to be very careful and be very in touch with each other all the time. Talk to him, make him excited on the phone, and take your clothes off. Don't send pictures across. Those things don't always work, because somebody will get their hands on it and you never know. So do FaceTime a lot and enjoy each other. Okay, all right then, I think I've spoken enough. Sweetheart, enjoy your dildo, and like I said, if I come across one that I think is good for you, I will let you know. Take care. So, hello. That's better. Well, I had another message from a young lady. Again, I'm not going to say the name, but I can tell you the first name, because that one is, everybody's called that, Akusia, as you know, my sister's name as well. So, you know, Akusia is okay. Well, Akusia says, "Hi mom, good afternoon. Please, is it advisable to marry a guy who already has a child?" I didn't understand this. Let me just put my own thing on it. She's genuinely just saying, is it advisable to marry a guy who has a child? And she is very much in love with him, but she's scared and very worried that, you know, it may not work. Akos, please, a man with a baby is not an alien. There's nothing wrong with them. There could be many reasons why he's not in that relationship now. It may be good, it may be bad, you don't know. But what you have to do is have your own experience with him. He has a child, it doesn't matter. I mean, he probably is a very good father, especially if he's told you before you're so emotionally connected. So he's told you he has a child, it means he's invested in that child's life, which is a plus in my book. So I think you should just love him, get to know him really well though, because there may be some things that may have been the cause for his breakup with the other woman. Make sure that the other woman is not in his life at all. I mean, they could coexist with bringing up a child, but not sexually intimate or living with each other. If all of that is eliminated and he's not involved with her sexually or even emotionally, so that mutual love for that child that brings them together, that is beautiful. But you just have to be sure of that. If you are not sure of that, then I think you should take baby steps. But if you're sure that the woman is not in the picture and they actually are just looking after that child together, you know, and there's no commitment between the two, then please enjoy him. He might be a wonderful man, and you know, and you might have a beautiful life together. But if he's the type who has other children outside, and this one is not the only one, then you have to look out for that as well, because that's really important. You don't want to have a man who has lots and lots of babies all around the place, because it means that he's not one who's very committed. Be wary of that and don't jump into it too quickly. But if he ticks all the boxes, He's not involved with the baby mama. He loves his child. He's committed to you. He loves you. He respects you. He's not pushing you to have a child early. He commits to you before you have a child. Get to know each other first, and then there's no reason why you should be with him. He's just another man. He just happens to have a child. But you have to have a clean heart and a good heart and a loving heart to take on somebody else's child. It's not going to be easy, but I'm sure you can do it. Don't let him use you as a babysitter, because some parents, some men have babies and then they have girlfriends just so they can have them look after the child so they can sleep. No, don't be a babysitter. Let him be a father to that child. Okay? But otherwise, love each other. You're fine. Be happy. If he's a wonderful man, you'll be great. Okay, my darling. Question. Showing you. I'm going to turn it to you in a second. So, it says that, what is the wildest thing you've ever done during sex? This is a couple of minutes. I said I couldn't answer it because I have to ask permission from you first.
What?
Before I answer it. So I said, I don't want to answer it. So I'm going to let you answer the question and put it on. So are you ready to answer the question?
No.
Embarrassed, John. I do embarrass you, don't I? I think I embarrass you.
Okay.
Why do I embarrass you so much after all these years?
I have no idea.
Why is it, John?
I have no idea. Thank you.
Do I scare you?
Completely.
No, I didn't. Because I thought it was a bit, really.
That's Cam. I am very hot.
I mean, hot.
Hot. That's the one. Hey, Cam.
Come in.
Did you lock the front door?
My baby just came
You
home.
could do that. Okay. Yeah.
Dom's asking for her comment.
Hug. How are you?
I do indeed, thank you.
How was it? Big head.
I'm a natural athlete. I think that's what it
Yeah,
is.
you're going it all from me.
You are hilarious.
Thank you, my love. I'm glad that you agree that I'm the star of the family.
Yeah, maybe. He said.
I am the sports star of the family.
You're where we got our genes from, Dad. You're where we got our height. You're where I got my height from. So thank you.
Listen, my father was 6'3", so please.
Dad is 6'2", maybe 1.
I think my father was actually 6'5". He just shrunk. I love ya.
Love you too.
Very well.
Love you.
Bye.